you're rehearsing Rent now for television.
Yes,
the
I
live
was at rehearsal 12 hours ago.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, just even seeing that. I mean, look at that. It's
great
I'm
cast,
surrounded
too.
by some of the most talented people, and that, I mean, it's such a gift. Brandon Victor Dixon, who was in Jesus Christ Superstar.
Yeah.
If you guys didn't see
Yeah,
that,
Yeah, that was incredible.
he was our Burr in Hamilton when I did it for the short
no
time that I
kidding.
did it. Yeah, so I
Wow.
mean, working with him, working with Vanessa, who I did Grease Live with. I mean, Kiersey I've known for years.
Yeah, so this is not your first live production
not.
on television.
It's not. It's live.
No, it's not.
Oh, they
and
didn't
neither
tell you
is
that part.
this.
No, I didn't know that. I didn't know that part.
I think the title's Rent Live.
Is that? Oh, I thought like
pronounce
we're
it
just
Rent Live.
we're doing it live, like
Rent
in
Live.
person.
But that's the rush. Isn't that the rush? That it's, I mean, it's happening when it's happening.
That's the drug, really.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
I mean, like, especially coming from theater and that being kind of the beginning of it. I always wanted to work on Broadway. That was something that I always wanted to do. My team said early on, let's make a name in television and in music, and then eventually Broadway will call, and that will kind of be.
You never got to see Rent on Broadway, did you?
I didn't get to see it on Broadway in person. I did,
You weren't
however,
alive yet, were you?
I was alive. I was suckling at that point.
Yes, right.
But,
He was Flora's age.
A friend of mine gave me a bootleg of the show.
No kidding.
Yeah, so like old camcorder,
Yeah, like old
night,
camcorder
but
and
like
the-
I don't know where they would have put
Oh, that's
oh,
the
yeah.
thing.
No, people find a way. It's amazing.
But they were big
Yeah.
machines back
Yeah.
then. So I watched this thing. He had me give it back to him a couple of days later. But I watched this thing probably 6 times.
Yeah, it's
and fell in
amazing.
love with it. And Mark specifically, the character that I'm playing in the show. Are you guys all familiar with this show?
Yeah.
So it's pretty special. It's pretty special, and it moves in beautiful ways. I was just saying to Kelly a second ago, I feel like great art, you know, you look at Hamilton, like why will it stay forever?
Right.
It's because it will resonate in different ways for different generations.
Generations and
For
generations.
years and years. I mean, the impact that it made in certain moments of the show before I joined compared to what, you know, the lines that were happening in the show where people were freaking out about was so vastly different.
Yeah.
And that's the thing with Rent as well. I mean, it's a story about love and compassion and accepting people and, you know, wading through these tumultuous waters and leaning on one another. And Mark is kind of the dad of the friend group. He's the
Yeah.
guy that he nurtures people and takes care of people. And
Guess what? Well cast, because I feel nurtured talking to you sitting here. I really do.
Rent Live, Sunday, January 27th on Fox.